Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered what lies hidden deep within the forests, where fierce wild boars reign supreme? Join Lion Farm as we dive into Billy's heart-pounding hunt, where danger and surprise lurk at every second. Ready? The adventure begins right now. Billy shouted. Got it? The wild boar's been hit. Hurry, it's running deeper into the forest. I need to follow the blood trail right away. Can't let it escape. The terrain is rough. Every step counts. I hope the shot was strong enough to slow it down. Gasping for breath, Billy turned to his hunting dog. Good job, Max. You cornered it. Another hit, right on target. This wild boar is tough. Let's move quickly before it disappears into the brush. The hunt isn't over yet. Billy squinted through the scope and whispered, "From this distance, I need a precise shot through the autumn trees." The massive wild boar collapsed. "That's the reward for patience and training," he murmured. "But stay sharp. It might still be dangerous." Billy spotted two wild boars on the hillside. Calmly, he aimed at the one in the back and pulled the trigger. "Clean shot," he muttered as the boar took the hit and tumbled down. The other one bolted in fear. He knew he had to act fast to handle the prize. The rocky terrain forced Billy to be extra cautious. The wild boar was scrambling up a steep slope. Billy paused, took a breath, and fired again. Dust exploded into the air. The animal staggered, wobbled, and then collapsed. His experience had led him to victory. Billy cheered. A whole herd! I need to pick my target wisely. He locked onto a strong, healthy boar running along the edge of the group. A shot rang out. The animal was hit, broke away from the pack, and fell. The herd scattered in panic. Controlled hunting is essential. The boars hadn't run too far yet. Billy quickly reloaded, looking for another chance in the chaos. He aimed at another one, hoping for a lucky shot. The rifle fired again, and dust flew everywhere. Hunting always demands persistence. Now aboard a helicopter, Billy felt the change. Hunting from up here is a whole new challenge, he thought. Targets moved swiftly below. He had to work closely with the pilot to get a clean shot. This is how effective wildlife management is done. Billy kept scanning the landscape from above. These coyotes are a real threat to the farm, he thought. The aerial view offered wide visibility. He locked onto another target. The shot echoed mid-air. Every bullet had to be calculated for safety and efficiency. The prey was trying to hide in sparse brush. Billy signaled the pilot to steady the helicopter. He held his breath, intensely focused on the trajectory. Another hit. This job demanded razor-sharp precision and nerves of steel. But he knew his role was crucial. Another target was down. Billy exhaled, gazing at the vast fields and forests below. The aerial hunt had come to an end. A sudden wave of reflection washed over him. The cycle of nature, the fragility of life, and humanity's responsibility. Billy's eyes drifted to the distant horizon, where the sky met the hazy mountain range. He suddenly realized that hunting isn't just about skill or victory or control. It's about understanding. It's about a deep respect for nature and the rules of survival. Every creature plays a role, and humans, blessed with intellect, must learn to live in harmony, to protect the delicate balance, not just exploit or destroy it. That's the greatest lesson every hunting trip teaches. We hope that through today's video you've gained new insight into the lesser-known world of wild boar hunting through the eyes of Billy the Hunter. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends to support Lion Farm. See you next time. Hello everyone! Have you ever wondered what happens when ferocious wild boars invade a peaceful farm? Join Lion Farm as we dive part into Charles's world, where he faces off against destructive wild boars in a thrilling battle. What secrets await us? Let's get started. Charles closely observes the herd of wild boars, eagerly devouring the bait in the trap. He knows patience is key. Only when they're completely off guard will the trapdoor slam shut, capturing the entire herd. This helps minimize crop damage for local farmers. A loud bang echoes as Charles activates the trapdoor. The wild boars, startled, frantically scrambled for an escape, but to no avail. He breathes a sigh of relief. His waiting strategy has paid off. Now it's time to handle the situation as carefully and humanely as possible. Charles approaches the trap, assessing the situation. The wild boars still appear aggressive, desperately trying to break free. He understands the potential danger and intelligence of these animals, always ensuring his safety in every scenario. At another location, Charles inspects a new round drop trap. A herd of boars, including a distinctive white-spotted one, cautiously approaches the baited area. He hopes this trap's design will prove even more effective in controlling the population. Charles presses the button. The massive round trap drops swiftly, enclosing the herd inside. Chaotic sounds erupt once again. He notes the differences and effectiveness of each trap type, each with unique advantages suited to specific terrain conditions. Charles continues monitoring another trap via a night vision camera. A herd, including some piglets, is gathered around the bait. He waits for the moment when all the boars are in the optimal position before triggering the trap, maximizing the number captured. Charles spots a herd of wild boars moving below. He signals the pilot and the helicopter descends. Charles aims carefully, each shot calculated to ensure efficiency and safety while minimizing the animal's suffering. The pursuit continues from the air. Charles constantly adjusts his position, coordinating seamlessly with the pilot to track the boars as they attempt to flee into denser areas. He marvels at their persistence and adaptability. Charles focuses on a group of boars trying to hide in a large thicket. The complex terrain demands quick, precise decisions. He understands that controlling wild boars is not just about protecting crops, but also maintaining ecological balance. The herd begins to scatter as the helicopter closes in. Charles tracks a few individuals heading toward a sugarcane field. He knows they could cause significant damage to this crop. The hunt requires intense focus and constant situational judgment. Charles aims his rifle at a lone boar, attempting to escape across an open field. He stays calm, waiting for the perfect moment to act. Every move he makes is carefully considered, balancing task efficiency with respect for nature. Looking down from above, Charles reflects on the scale of the wild boar problem. They reproduce rapidly and have immense destructive potential. Controlling them is an ongoing battle, requiring a combination of methods and human perseverance. Charles takes his final shots in this sweep as the afternoon sunlight begins to soften. He feels a bit weary but satisfied with the results. This work is far from easy, but it's necessary to protect the livelihoods of local people and the environment. As the helicopter heads back, Charles gazes at the fields below. He realizes that in the clash between humans and nature, understanding, respect, and the pursuit of balanced solutions are the most sustainable path. Controlling a species isn't about eradication, but about maintaining the harmony needed for all. We hope today's video has shed light on the solutions Charles employs to tackle ferocious wild boars. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Lion Farm channel and share it with your friends to support us. Goodbye and see you next time. Hello everyone! A ferocious herd of wild boars is wreaking havoc on Alan's farm, turning it into a battlefield. What will he do to combat these beasts? Join the Lion Farm channel as we uncover this thrilling secret right now. Alan watches as the herd of wild boars is herded into a red trailer. They run chaotically within the netted area, likely being moved to another location. Alan needs to ensure everything goes smoothly, with no boar escaping before the trailer door is securely closed. Carefully, Alan opens the trapdoor of another trap. Inside, a large wild boar appears, quite aggressive, running in circles, searching for an escape. Alan observes closely, ensuring safety before the animal can charge out or be fully secured in the trap. In another round trap, Alan spots a group of wild boars of various sizes and colors, including some with distinctive spotted patterns. They are calmly eating corn scattered on the ground. One curious boar approaches the camera, and Alan captures this fascinating natural moment. Alan continues monitoring another group of boars in a penned area. They seem accustomed to the environment, wandering and foraging for food. His work requires patience, observing their behavior to devise the most effective trapping or hunting strategies. As night falls, Alan uses an infrared camera to monitor the herd's activity. They are still diligently searching for food under the dim light. Nighttime observation is crucial, as wild boars are most active during this time of day. Alan notices a massive wild boar acting restless in a trap. It paces constantly, ramming into the net and door, trying to break free. The animal's strength is formidable, and Alan must ensure the trap is sturdy enough to hold it. Now, it's time for Alan to shift to hunting. Through a thermal scope, he spots a herd of wild boars moving across a field. Alan aims carefully, each shot ringing out, taking down a target. This task demands precision and composure. The herd scatters in panic after the first shots. Alan persists, tracking through the thermal scope, selecting the remaining targets. Hunting wild boars helps control their population, reduces crop damage, and protects the local ecosystem. Alan continues the hunt, each shot calculated meticulously. He adjusts the scope, searching for stragglers attempting to hide in the darkness. His skills and experience make him effective, despite challenging visibility. Another wild boar is hit and falls. Alan confirms the target is down. This work isn't just hunting. It's part of wildlife management, especially for a fast reproducing destructive species like wild boars. 8:20, Alan and his teams stand near their specialized vehicle, scanning the area with thermal scopes. A lone boar appears in the distance, and Alan carefully takes a shot from a great distance. Coordination and advanced equipment are key. The hunt continues as Alan detects more boars. He quickly adjusts his scope and fires. Controlling the wild boar population is an ongoing challenge, requiring persistence and varied approaches, from trapping to efficient direct hunting. After a night of work, Alan reflects on the result. Controlling an invasive species like wild boars not only protects agriculture, but also sustains the delicate balance of nature. Humans, with intelligence and tools, must act responsibly, understanding that every action has long-term consequences for the ecosystem. We hope today's video has shed light on solutions for dealing with wild boar attacks on farms. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Lion Farm channel, and share it with friends to support us. Goodbye, and see you next time. Hello everyone! Are you ready to dive into an action-packed adventure? After witnessing Alan battle ferocious wild boars in Part 1, what challenges will he face this time to protect his farm? Join the Lion Farm channel as we uncover the surprising secrets in Part 2.
Hey!
The night falls, and through the thermoscope, a wild boar comes sharply into Alan's view. He knows this task is necessary. These animals relentlessly destroy crops. Each night like this is an effort to safeguard his hard work and maintain a fragile balance. A large herd appears, testing Alan's patience. Their reproduction rate is astonishing. Each precise shot he takes is an attempt to reduce their destructive impact. Yet, he wonders, is this a sustainable solution? This work demands immense patience and focus from Alan. It's not just about skill, but also the weight of responsibility. Every decision he makes affects the ecosystem. At times, he can't help but question whether humans are interfering too deeply. Another night, and familiar images appear through Alan's lens. This battle seems endless. The wild boars adapt quickly, their territory expanding. He tries his hardest, but nature always follows its own complex, unpredictable rule. The woo that echoes after each success isn't pure hunting thrill for Alan, but a sigh of relief for completing a part of the job. Deep down, he grapples with finding a more harmonious, less invasive solution. The destruction caused by wild boars is undeniable, yet controlling them raises ethical questions that Alan constantly ponders. He and his team strive to find the most humane and effective methods. It's a complex problem requiring deep understanding. Each boar taken down is a loss to their population, but a protection for other species and human livelihoods. This conflict drives Alan to reflect on his role and the intricate relationship between humans and nature. Besides hunting, Alan and his team use traps to control the population. One boar has wandered into a carefully placed trap. This method, though less direct, requires calculation and knowledge of their behavior. Where the trapped boars are caught, Alan gets a chance to observe them closely. Their fear, their group bonds, all become clear. This helps him and others understand them better, leading to more humane and effective management strategies. Feather trapping, handling the animals, is a complex process that Alan oversees. The goal remains to minimize their damage while ensuring the most humane treatment possible. Every step demands care and responsibility. Watching the panicked animals in the confined space of a trap, Alan senses their stress. Though an invasive species, they're still living creatures with emotions. This work constantly reminds him of the complexity of intervening in nature. The presence of young boars highlights the resilience and rapid recovery of their population. Alan realizes that controlling them is not just a present challenge, but a long-term one, requiring persistence and continuous innovation. Each mission, whether hunting or trapping, brings Alan valuable lessons. He knows that he and his team must keep learning and refining their methods to achieve control while minimizing Through long nights confronting these invasive wild boars, Alan and others like him have realized something profound. Humans, no matter how hard they try, are just a small part of nature. We can intervene and control, but we can never fully dominate it. True balance doesn't come from destruction, but from understanding, respect, and seeking harmonious coexistence. Our responsibility is to learn how to be wise stewards, not blind conquerors. We hope today's video has taken you through Alan's journey as he tackles the wild boars attacking his farm. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the Lion Farm channel, and share it with your friends to support us. Goodbye, and see you next time. Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered what happens when a lone hunter faces off against a fierce herd of wild boars, ready to charge at any moment? Join the Lion Farm channel as we embark on William's heart-pounding adventure, where danger lurks at every turn and a single misstep can cost you dearly. Ready? Let's begin. William holds his breath. Watching the boars moving ahead, he carefully selects a target. A lone boar breaking away from the group. A shot rings out, the animal freezes, then collapses. The hunt has begun, demanding William's full concentration and sharpshooting skill. Soon, William spots another herd moving along the hillside. The terrain is rougher here, with dense foliage obscuring his view. He waits patiently for the perfect moment, when one boar steps fully into sight. Experience tells him not to rush. Every shot must be calculated. Suddenly, a massive boar bursts from the brush, snorting fiercely. William reacts in an instant, raising his rifle and firing. The precise shot brings the beast down. Every success reaffirms his skill and deepens his respect for nature. William presses on. This time, the boars appear on a rocky slope. Approaching them requires stealth and nimbleness. He knows one slip-up, and the entire herd could vanish into the woods, leaving no trace. Misshapen tracks in the damp earth lead William to a foraging group. The harsh landscape actually makes tracking easier. He blends with the breeze, following their movements, waiting for the right opening. A solitary male boar strays from the group, an opportunity William can't pass up. He adjusts his sight, accounts for wind and distance, and fires. The sharp report echoes across the valley, signaling the end of the chase. Silence returns, broken only by the whisper of the wind. Next, William confronts a densely packed herd crossing a harvested field. Amid the chaos, he picks a target and another shot shatters the stillness. This challenge tests his speed and judgment in open terrain. William continues tracking as the landscape shifts into a broad valley of trails and sparse trees. The boars emerge again, moving swiftly. He remains patient, seeking the decisive shot before they can disappear. Then William switches to a completely new hunting method. From a helicopter. The aerial view offers a vast perspective, but his targets move faster and unpredictably. He must coordinate closely with the pilot, keeping the rifle steady through the chopper's jolts. From above, William watches the herd panic as the helicopter approaches. They scatter in all directions. He must stay calm, choose his target decisively. Each shot a test of his nerves and expert skill. As the helicopter glides over wide fields and banks over thickets, William feels the grandeur of the wilderness. This hunt isn't just about bringing down game. It's a confrontation with instinct, brutality, and the raw beauty of the wild. William resumes his work, each bullet reflecting years of training and experience. He lets no emotion interfere, focusing solely on technique and target. This aerial hunt is a severe examination of his courage and precision. The helicopter's shadow stretches across the ground as William persists in tracking. He knows patience and situational awareness are vital. Every moment is a decision, a careful calculation to ensure both success and safety. As the sun begins to dip, William feels fatigue, but remains sharp. The hunt nears its end. He surveys his accomplishments and the challenges overcome. Hunting, regardless of purpose, reminds us of life's fragility and nature's power. It is the cycle of existence, intellect versus instinct, underpinned by profound respect for the wilderness, a realm that must be protected and understood. We hope today's video has brought you thrilling moments of facing wild boars alongside William. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends to support Lion Farm. Goodbye and see you next time. Welcome to the creative and captivating introduction of our Lion Farm channel team. To start, we would like to introduce a passionate screenwriting talent, a young woman who never stops exploring and innovating in the field of agriculture. She is not only an exceptional scriptwriter with the ability to craft profound stories, but also a dedicated researcher of cutting-edge and sustainable technologies from around the world. For her, scriptwriting is not just a job, but a journey of passion, breathing life into every video we create. Next, we want to introduce the heart and soul of our channel, the channel owner and video editing expert. He is fully dedicated, overcoming every challenge to produce the highest quality videos for our audience. With a burning passion, he constantly drives the team to deliver unique and inspiring experiences to viewers. We hope that in the journey ahead, you will continue to love and support the Lion Farm channel. Sincerely, thank you.